The K-pop industry has always tried to push technological and artistic boundaries, and digital idols are the new way of doing that. With the rise of AI, deepfakes, and motion capture, new groups have emerged with non-human members. It's a fresh approach to exploring creative expression, but many people are concerned about how using this technology negatively affects artists, writers, and other creatives. Ultimately, the landscape of K-pop will likely continue to grow to include these digital idols. Although they might not be the norm anytime soon, it's up to fans whether or not they'll support a group and see their concept succeed. Their presence is gradually expanding, with their fandoms consuming their content and supporting virtual bands like any other K-pop group. Since 2020, there has been a rise of AI and CGI usage in the K-pop idol industry. It's been quite a journey, and the leaps that they have made have been rather unbelievable. Now let's get into a discussion on how people have been feeling about virtual idols. One pro for incorporating virtual idols is that these idols have no struggles. Incorporating virtual idols will lead to some relief that they don't have to worry about at all, but human idols struggle with. They don't have to worry about years of training and practicing for hours daily since they are virtual idols. Han Wei-yeon, the lead vocalist of the girl group Mimi Rose, she spent many years as a trainee, worried about never debuting and having hours of vocal lessons on top of 12 hours a day practices. And after all those years of training, some trainees never debut. Virtual idols can be put to good use and minimize risk for overstressed and pressured K-pop artists trying to keep up with the demands of the industry. The advantage of having virtual artists is that while K-pop stars often struggle with physical limitations or even mental distress because they are human beings, virtual artists can be free from all these. No need to worry about idol health, emotional and safety issues, and unlimited performances without fatigue. Virtual idols are controllable. The companies have authority over their actions, so AI idols will not get into any trouble. So companies don't have to worry about idol bullying scandal, DUI situation, lying about an illness, or even committing an illegal activity. More importantly, virtual idols will never go through mental illnesses or have a physical injury. Some fans even note that nobody can hurt these idols. The bright side is that at least nobody can SA or cyber them until they... Seriously, I wish Korea learned to treasure valuable lives of young idols and performers. AI can be what companies are looking for since they can do things that human idols cannot. Park Ji-yeon, the woman behind Eternity, said virtual idols can be perfect, but they can also be more human than humans. The great thing about an AI group is that the music video can be as stunning as it wants, and even their on-stage performance can be outstanding, which a human idol cannot do, or it can be too expensive to produce. The music video for Pandora is a stunning display of world building. They've used their digital assistants to their advantage, leaping off buildings, performing stunts with hover cars, and flitting between worlds with ease. Metaverse Entertainment and Kakao recreated the TV show's stage digitally for Maeve to dance on and were able to add special effects that only a virtual group can pull off. As artists that transcends reality, I think virtual idols can produce more surprising and dramatic content. Dangerous stage design or fantasy-like backgrounds that are not feasible for humans are possible for virtual idols. However, although companies do not have to worry about idols getting in trouble or having long training times, some fans have noted that companies have been using this for their selfish advantage since they don't have to worry about dealing with human idols. If AI idols become more popular in the future, it may reduce the job opportunities of real idols, leading to changes in the value chain of the entire entertainment industry. This is so sad. If this goes well, it would be a big setback for the improvement of the K-pop industry. For real, here we have idols that work forever without rest, without aging, and without gaining weight. It's horrifying. The beauty standards for female idols were already ridiculous, but now they gotta compete with literal animations. However, people aren't thinking about the behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, humans are still part of the production of AI and these virtual idols. One person accused the companies of using this way as not to pay humans. This is a dream for music companies, to not have to pay anything to real artists and to just have dolls that are their property, to collect all the money. If they could do this to real life artists, they would, and often they try. Why would audience care about virtual images of people that aren't real? But another person replied that human production is still getting paid because real people sing behind the scenes. People create the choreography and people produce music, etc., etc. It's not a new concept and it won't replace the industry led by real humans. But others have noted that could be temporary, and sooner than later, it could be a matter of time AI will replace those human workers as well. Another part of the virtual idol discussion is fans cannot connect. One thing that is incredibly important for any music group is fan loyalty. But the problem with virtual idols is that fans cannot connect with them. Since virtual idols are not human, many fans cannot relate on an emotional or platonic level. Well, first off, AI does take some time for fans to get used to it. Fans know that they are not real, and any interactions with real-life human in real time is just manufactured. This is in reference to Apoki's live performance. I am just imagining how awkward it would be for the band when the producer said to act like the singer has appeared. Just wondering how the band felt clapping for something that isn't even there. The fact that virtual idols are completely manufactured and scripted by their company and have none none of their own thoughts means that they are unable to connect with fans on the same level as human groups. Relating to Mave, with the aid of AI voice generators, its members can speak 4 languages: Korean, English, French, and Bahasa, but they cannot speak in response to prompts and have to rely on scripts prepared by humans. It adds on to them not having their own mind. Another problem that arises with using these virtual idols is that the creators can hold up desired beauty standards, which leaves no room for uniqueness. There are tons of human idols out there that don't fit the Korean beauty ideal, but they are considered very attractive to a lot of fans. There are human idols with tan skin, curvy bodies, and monolid. With AI, you can make them into whatever you want, which creators factor into the beauty ideal of Korea, which only holds up toxic beauty standards, and this will cause it to never be dismantled, thus diminishing different features. So this worries that AI idols will still perpetuate the beauty standard that is sometimes toxic. So basically there's 4 Koreanas. Not gonna lie, all 4 girls looks pretty much the same, and thus on the same beauty level. It's a decent illustration of the future of the metaverse. Usually Korean idols look basically the same, now they actually look the same. Along with their appearances, fans also express their concerns about virtual idols' personalities. The company and its creators are completely in control of these virtual idols, which questions if the production team will leave room for any unique and quirky personalities. That's what people were saying about Mave, that they have a bland personality. However, to counter this argument, cartoon characters can have vibrant personalities, like anime characters. For those of you who watch Jujutsu Kaisen, there's a character named Gojo, and he's very well liked for his personality, and he's just a cartoon character. And he's also my personal fave. I love Gojo, and I'm pretty sure he's a fan favorite. So it is up to the creators of these virtual idol groups to give color to their personalities. With these groups having no flaws, there's no relatability. AI has no flaws, no setbacks, insecurities, or struggles. That's why fans are drawn to human idols. They see their hard work, their flops, and their success. But fans also see their lighthearted side, like their day-to-day, their vlogs, and even their food cravings. Whereas, it is difficult for fans to truly interact with virtual idols, and they like human emotion and connection. They are highly dependent on the production team behind them to interject life and souls into them. So fans see this as inauthentic. Although a lot of fans say that they cannot get attached to these AI idols, virtual avatars are using a different approach when connecting to fans. Here from an article from CNN, the virtual pop stars may enjoy an advantage over human ones when it comes to engaging with their fan bases. Advancements in AI language programs can make it possible for fans to speak with their idols. They will remember what we talked about yesterday and can continue talking about things from previous conversations. They will remember you and know about you and will talk with you based on that information. Something similar is already happening with current human idol groups. For the girl group aespa, their 4 AI counterparts can explore virtual worlds and can be used across multiple platforms. Another girl group, Blackpink, made history with the help of their virtual avatars, winning the first ever MTV Award for Best Metaverse Performance in 2022. More than 15 million people from around the world tuned in to watch a popular online gaming platform to watch a group's avatar's performance in real time. During the 2020 lockdowns, another girl group called Billy and their management company created virtual copies of the band members to throw a party for fans in the virtual world. Jeff Benjamin, Billboard's K-pop columnist, said, "The artists are expected to always show a good image. They're supposed to be a shining example for their fans. But this is changing," he says, "and there has been an industry-wide shift taking place in order to better serve the mental health needs of the stars and to reduce the intensive workload. The artists themselves are opening up about what's going on with their mental health, and that's forging a deeper connection with those fans." So even K-pop's biggest entertainment companies are already investing heavily in virtual elements for their stars. Using virtual copies of themselves allows them to reach fans across time zones and language barriers in ways that was never done before the rise of AI. With all the hesitation and suspicion, it leads to fans questioning their trust in non-human artists. But some fans don't entirely hate the idea of AI virtual idols. If anything, they want these types of idols to have a different appeal if they are going to make it in the Korean music industry, and get the attention of potential fans who are new to this whole AI experience. This comment is referring to Mave. I have no problem with virtual groups. I am disappointed with the lack of creativity around the aesthetic and their designs. I think Mave looks kind of random and the concept is not pushed too far, which is ironic because you can do pretty much anything with 3D, but you still choose them to make them look like K-pop artists who can do the same and wear the same kind of clothes. I think the main issue I have with this group is that they're trying way too hard to be realistic. Like, it would be so much better if their company gave them a more cartoony or anime-like style so they could look like actual characters you would see in TV, as opposed to looking like a bunch of random robots trying to be human. Then there is the group of KDA. Many people say that KDA is done right, and they prefer KDA when it comes to virtual AI idols. KDA composed of characters from the iconic video game League of Legends. While not quite a K-pop group, 2 of KDA's digital members are voiced by Korean artists, and their music features a blend of Korean and English lyrics. The group also uses many aspects of K-pop, such as the choreography, styling, positioning, etc., all into their work. So it was proof that this formula can be successful, and it's something a global audience is very interested in. They say what contributes to their success is that they have real-life counterparts, great quality production on their animation, and their attachment to a successful popular video game. KDA isn't trying to replace humans, but is more of an expansion of what music is capable of with the involvement in the digital sphere. So this is more aiding to human artists. After all, fans are still questioning about the new rise of virtual idols. Overall, people do prefer human idols over virtual ones. I think a happy medium that combines both human and virtual idols would be the boy group Play. They have human emotions while appearing as flawless AI. I think it makes them successful because there is still a human attached to each member. A Play fan in her 30s said, "At first the concept of virtual idols was an unfamiliar one. However, it was still interesting to see cartoon-like characters interacting as a group, establishing a relationship among members just like any other idol band. The twice weekly show on the group's YouTube channel is also fun." Virtual idols can largely be divided into 2 groups, depending on whether there are real humans behind them or not. In one case, virtual singers are created using real humans who wear special suits. A virtual appearance is then applied using technology. In other cases, virtual singers are created solely through artificial intelligence, and there is no real human behind the scene. Play belongs to the former case, in which technology is used to superimpose a virtual appearance on real people. All members participated in writing and composing the group's songs and showcased their dancing skills, despite their virtual appearances. Each member has one person behind him who sings and performs the choreography. The members are virtual avatars, so they can perform as their alter egos on live stages as well as online through live streams. Due to their digital concept and motion capture technology, they are usually unable to appear on variety shows like traditional idols, but through their live streams, they participate in one of the most important aspects of being an idol: fan interaction. They upload frequently to their YouTube channel with English subtitles, where they showcase the members' personality through informal content such as playing horror video games. Fans violating idol privacy is a big issue in the K-pop industry, and it could be argued that separating identities from their idol personas, as Plays has, is an advantage for them. This means that fans can connect emotionally with the idols' personalities through their digital avatars, and the idols themselves can be secure in their privacy and keep their anonymity. Overall, fans are drawn to their group not only because of their digital concept, but also to the idols' personalities shown through the streams. AI still has work to do. We are still in the beginning stages of AI virtual groups, so technology can always improve with the times. There is always room for improvement with the dancing and the animations. We will be seeing a lot of virtual reality headsets being used, like experiencing a concert. CGI can look extremely realistic, where they can look very human-like, and AI chat logs with these virtual idols are coming soon. There have been talks in the far future of AI having their own conscience and speaking on their own with their thoughts, but until then, they can't speak in response to prompts and have to reply on scripts prepared by humans. Computer-generated pop stars do have an advantage over regular groups. They will never fall ill, age, or become embroiled in contract disputes or tabloid scandals. However, there is little chance of major agencies replacing their real-life bands anytime soon, since some sections of K-pop fandoms have reacted badly to AI groups. The expansion of the metaverse and the virtual idols generated through AI have undoubtedly brought new impacts and opportunities to today's real-life entertainment industry. We will see more of such groups once AI and robotics technology get more advanced. Technology will develop so the awkwardness or discomfort people feel about virtual idols will be resolved. Someday they might even be mainstream in the K-pop market, but maybe digital idols will exist alongside traditional K-pop groups in a similar way VTubers and live streamers do now. It is interesting to see motion capture technology and AI go to change the future of the K-pop world. If anything, the future will be such an exciting new world.